What up, anybody, and welcome to another episode of the SVR Podcast. Sorry about that, I'm too excited. But today, I'm interviewed with another TXA pro wrestler. He is some sort of a guy that does the Bullet Club gimmick, but I'm gonna introduce to you for his actual gimmick. Sasuke, Naito, whatever.
Yeah, that's basically it.
What up, fam? Welcome
Hello,
to the
buddy.
podcast.
Hello, yes. This is very cool.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, doing good, yeah. You doing good?
Yeah, I do. I'm too excited. So, Sasuke, you know what you're doing, right?
Yes, I know how this works.
Basically, all you have to do is, if you feel like you want to explain fully about your pro wrestling experience that you ever experiment with, you gotta keep it longer, fully. Or if you don't feel like you couldn't handle it with, explain it fully, you gotta keep it a bit shorter, not hella shorter as a couple of episodes that I did.
Okay, yeah.
So, without any further ado, let's jump into it. First question, Sasuke, is how did you find out about pro wrestling?
Found out about it when the coronavirus started, last year. It's March time. It's a very nice man known as Lincoln Massey introduced me to this stuff, and I was like, oh, this is cool. So I started doing it regularly, and that's basically how it began.
But since when did you start pro wrestling, somehow?
It was March last year, so March 2020.
Okay, so you're still a new G to this day.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
What if you were in 2019? It could be better.
Yeah. It's just time equals experience.
Next question. Now, I have asked a lot of TXA pro wrestlers such as Zan and Mercy Xeno Traps. I want to know about your top fives, about yours, truly, because not a lot of people, not a lot of people will say top fives will be major pro wrestlers. It's based on yours, truly. But this next question is, what's your top 5 favorite pro wrestler superstar in your opinion, by the ability, skills, and the enjoyment?
Well, I think it's gonna have to be Heavenly Simple Moves, because that guy's insane. He takes on whole servers by himself, and he wins every match. He's a major talent. I can see the potential in him. It's also got to be Trapped YT and Mercy Zeno, because they've started this amazing fed. They've done a lot. And then I'm also gonna go with JNXIV, or Triple H as he likes to be known as. He's such a good potential as well. And finally, I think it'll be Crow Devro or something. Ollie Scully, that's him, yeah. He's also an amazing talent. He's very fun to work with. They're all fun to work with.
So 5 of them are considered having ability, skills, and the enjoyment?
Yeah, that's all of it.
Alright. This next question is, what are your thoughts about current state of pro wrestling right now?
I think the state has 2 sides. One side is where it's very welcoming, and then welcoming to the other side, oh yeah, this is how it works and stuff. But then the other side is more well known for being the toxicity and the trash talking, which is I don't want that to be the impression of it. I want it to be known as a good community. I want it to be well known. Yeah, we help out each other, not telling each other that we're trash.
Not everybody is perfect, man. You are proud of who you are, but
yeah, basically, you have to be proud of who you are.
Yeah, but the reason why pro wrestling isn't that same anymore, because during 2020, quarantine came around, and the
it's probably affected a lot of people.
Quarantine ruined everything, pro wrestling.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
And they wished to go back in normal time. Alright, next question. What was your favorite fed, current or inactive?
Well, this is going to be a close one. It's going to either be WPW, which is currently active, and also TXA because they're both current, and they're like both really good feds owned by really good owners. Like I know the owners pretty well.
All right. Next question. Best match by far in your pro wrestling career?
I think it would have to be that match against Book at TXA's funeral home. It's such a good match. It was like because I was 2-0 down and I came back to 3-2 and it was a brilliant match. Everyone was so on board. They were all excited for it.
Right. Next question. How much have you been progressing through your character work?
I'd say I've been progressing it quite a lot. It's just basically I've been progressing it over time, not trying to rush it out into one like big thing. It's basically taken over like a couple of months to progress it. But I'm not going to stop progressing it. I'm going to carry on doing it.
This is why I'm gonna ask the final question, but whatever. Next question. Who will be your dream opponent that you ever want to be in ring with on a match, and why?
This is a good question. I think I would like to face Mercy Zeno because that guy, we could put on an amazing match. And he's insane.
All right. I mean, that would be interesting to see you in a ring with someone that you ever want to make it happen.
Yeah.
Next question. Whoever helped you the most in pro wrestling?
It has to be the Pro 501. Like, he got me started in this, the community and stuff. Like, I've known him for like, the whole of my career, basically. The whole 18 months of it. I've known him, so it has to be the Pro 501 or Lincoln Massey, like he wants to be known as.
So, what did he help you for the most?
He helped me get started. He basically taught me the basics on like how to fight, how to cut promos. He basically started training me. So he basically trained me as a beginner, so I could get used to the basics, and that's basically how I started.
Okay. Next question. What kind of message would you like to provide with wrestling standpoint?
I'd like to provide the message of we need to be supportive of each other, like because this year has been a hard year for everybody. We need to make sure everyone's like helpful towards each other, and that we support everyone for who they are.
And the final question of the day before we end it, what would you like to carry on within pro wrestling?
I'd like to carry on basically having amazing matches and seeing amazing feds. Going to amazing feds, performing amazing, and basically just having an amazing career.
Do you think you will make it happen somehow over the past 5 years that you've been making pro wrestling since 2020?
Yeah, I think it'll happen within 5 years. Hopefully.
Most definitely. You will stay relevant and you'll be in future Hall of Famer.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll try and stay relevant for the next 5 years.
That was it, folks. Sasuke, if you have anything to say towards the outro, can you make it?
Yeah. I'd like to thank a couple of people. I'd like to thank the TXA roster for, being amazing, the WPW roster, and also the owners of them, Q Traps, Righty, Mercy Zena, and Lincoln Massey. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys through the next one. See you later, and stay tuned in.